This is just a wee disclaimer for the start of this video, just to say that I'm not a qualified electrician. Do not copy what I've done. I've done this for entertainment purposes. And let's see if it's been a success. Now, I'm working in 360 here now, so that, and the good news for this is on post editing, I'm able to manipulate this. So, but I'm going to try and, it's basically so I can let you into here to actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so first thing I'll need is, so there's my, up here, I've actually got a view of what I'm filming here, so I can see that. So if you see us looking at that, don't worry about it. But up there, that's the light switch. So what I'll do first is there as you can see the wire wiggling there. And there's the blue coming in through that way, so. Okay. Now, I'll just throw that out the way just now, alright? So I've got that out the way, and now, I'm not sure if you can pick up on here, but down the side of this bus bar here, not the bus bar, sorry, the neutral connector, right? You will see that it says N, and then there's a 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now what I've picked up on this is, the 1, 2, 3 and 4, I believe is for these. Okay, so to help an electrician out later on, although a qualified electrician might have put this in, but it not might be the same qualified electrician coming to look at this, but to do fault finding, he will then know that that is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Or it might be the other way, because I'm not a qualified electrician, it could be 1, 2, 3 and 4. So whatever way that's read is how you're meant to wire them up into there, right? So for instance, I was down in the bottom there on 1 with that light wire, right? But it was in this unit here, this trip switch here, which is number 2 or number 3. But I'm going to go as powering it for there, so I'm going to call it 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the way I'm going to look at it, right? But when I went up to the top here, so I was in a 1 for that, a 2 for that, and the earth was in 3. So you can see they've just, that's the kind of thing I'm hoping to tidy up when I learn. So, and I hope that there's certain Sparkies out there that are watching this are actually they're quite satisfied with what I'm doing now. So if there is, don't stick somebody in the comments. Just it'd be nice to know that what I'm talking isn't utter crap, and if I am talking utter crap, put the right sense in below so that other people reading the comments will know, as I said at the disclaimer anyway, don't listen to me. So, and there we go. That is as simple. That's how. There's nothing really. I think the word I'm looking for is hard. There's nothing really that hard about electronics, as long as you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, then what does become hard is you can kill yourself, and you don't want to be there. So, I'm now looking at that. So I've got a power drill, and I've got a screw there, go the other way. They've rather edit that in, or edit that out. I'm going to leave that in. And if you didn't notice it, great. But I just tightened the screw instead of slacking on it. Right. And there you go. I'll tell you what, these old units, fucking some weight in them. Sun's out. Second day of working on the electrics here because I had to stop due to someone else. So the downside is I've forgotten my 360 camera, so I'm going to have to finish it off on this. But I'm all good to go. I've worked everything out, and well, let's get this thing installed. So the sun's going down now. I've got the end of the day. I've got a positive result. Well, this is all safe and secure, look at it. Ah, but is it electric that you're saying? Well, ta-da. We have light. So, now I've got a new light and it's a bit brighter in it as well. Right? I'll show you what I've done. Right, so let's get you into this side because I want to make sure that you've got a good view of this. So now this is actually live. So what I'm going to do is, because I can, I'm going to now. I'm not sure if you can get this. That would be good if you can. Oh, it'd be good if I can zoom this in actually. Right, there we go. So, we're now looking at the RCD switch here, alright? So, and I found out something interesting. So the reason I'm holding this is it's not screwed in, basically for this last bit here. So, something's happened, and it's tripped. Okay? But this wee grey button here, like, it's a separate reset tab. So I'll take this off to get this out just now. So I've still got that to pin in, but this is temporary because remember I've got a lot of wiring to do in this later on when the new roof goes on later on. So at least I've got this all safe. It's not a broken switch, it's not tucked up in the corner, and there's only one thing that I really need to do, and that is, if you can just see into there, alright, you'll see a wee bit of black tape there. That was I've lumped all the blues on one of these old brass light fitment typey things, but to try and get it to fix up into the top as I wanted to, there's no way of doing it. But what I can do though is I can do a 3D print of just a wee sheath. I mean I can pull that out. I mean actually there's no power now, so, but I don't know what to take a chance, alright? But what I can do is I could even take that out and just put a wee sheath over it. And if I put the sheath over it, I'm just trying to stop the sun from getting in. I put that wee sheath over it, that will actually make sure that there's nothing touching. So here's even the earth as well. I've taken a piece of a block connector there, and basically the earth that's coming from the wiring in here up the bottom, alright, that's the earth coming in onto that side. And because I've only got two sockets here that I work off of, I've just put them together and I put them into the top, and that has tucked itself nicely there. So even the earth isn't near anything. The RCDs are fitted in solid, and well, to be honest with you, I'm chuffed to bits. So I've even had a wee shot on my power saw, so that there is now power to the sockets. I've put the sockets onto this one here, which is the 16 amp, and I've put the lights, because there's just no much movement of them with LEDs, they're that's through on a 6 amp. So there you go, you have it. So all that's left now is to say thank you for watching, but the electricians of the world out there that are watching this, it would be fantastic if you could take a wee bit of time for us just to say whether that was a yay or a nay job. I feel it's very safe with the components that I've got, and it was just a cheap unit basically for to put here in the garage, which is a lot safer than that, sitting like that with loads of wires. So, you know, and as you see, I've got it all working. It's working on the trip switch, it's working on the RCD, and I just, well, I think that the 6 amps is going to be enough for the lights. I'm just not sure if 16 amp will be enough for the sockets. I ain't powering a lot. So for the people watching, hopefully if you check the comments below, some of the nice sparks out there will actually put some lovely comments down for us to learn from. Onwards and upwards. So I hope you enjoyed this wee thing, and the bathroom's been delivered, so I'll be cracking on with episode 15 of House to a Home. See ya.